Look, clearly, New Zealand's economic performance, that's to say, our standard of living, depends enormously on trade. As Helen Clark has said, trade is the lifeblood of the economy. Income from trade provides the revenue that enables us to enjoy the quality of life that we have. It underpins our jobs, our incomes, as well as the government's ability to provide services such as social welfare or education or defence. New Zealand is simply too small a country to sustain a high standard of living on our own. We have 680,000 people, that's 1 in 4 jobs, who depend on trade directly for their livelihood. And that income, in turn, creates the base for the rest of the economy. That ability to trade, particularly in agricultural products, made New Zealand one of the richest countries in the world, at least until the 1950s. But that dependence on a few major products, of course, creates vulnerability as well as opportunities. So in the 1970s and 80s, we saw some of those vulnerabilities. We went through major trade shocks. The UK joined the European Union. Then we had the oil price shocks. These created huge challenges for our economy and made us relatively poorer. In the last 30 years, however, since the 1990s, we've had golden weather in trade, steadily increasing access to other markets. This came as a result of multilateral trade negotiations through the World Trade Organization, as well as smaller trade agreements with the likes of China, ASEAN, Europe, and many others. Now, the benefits of these agreements are readily apparent. We can see it in the growth in trade. You only have to look at the statistics, for example, on how trade has grown since we signed the FTA with China or with the European Union. And let me give you a specific example from Fonterra, where I worked for 18 years. In the latest results that were published just this month, Fonterra reports that its total income, that's to say, the combination of the milk price paid to farmers plus Fonterra's profit over that, came to $16 billion. Now, that's 4% of New Zealand's total GDP and about the same size as our entire education budget.